Okay. What's poppin', guys? What day is it? It is Saturday. And it's the day after the summer social. Kind of duh, because my forehead is so burnt right now, dude. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I'm just getting more and more sun-kissed. Sun just loves to smack on me. But yeah, so summer party was yesterday. It was just basically kind of whatever. I had to drive to Jen's this morning. Zach had to pick me up because I left my car there. So I had to get my car, had to pick up some booze from the back there. So just, classic shit, as bitches would need, obviously, in their cars. So, how did the day go? Pretty fun. It was actually pretty slay. We got to Jen's around, we'll say 1:30, I'll say, because I drove all the kids minus Nick. And then I started drinking. It was pretty good. Like, it was a fun time. Like, I had a great time. But drinking. There was like this fun like soccer kind of game that we were playing for a hot minute, which I thought it was sick. I had so much fun doing it. But yeah, and then the thing is like the beginning's always a bit like kind of funky. Like, nothing really exciting happens. Everyone's just like chatting and stuff. The Owen played Flip Cup. I'm so sad about not playing Flip Cup. But I think it was right after dinner, because we had like a food truck, like a barbecue food truck that came. And that was our dinner. Sick. I had so much macaroni and cheese, and I was so excited about it. But yeah, that was kind of the shit with dinner. Right after dinner though, because I was just like bitching and moaning to Zach, being like, we're gonna have a redo of a sprint, and Nick wanted in on the action as well. So first it was me versus Zach. The thing is I realized like I was like getting drunk effectively, because I had legitimately almost tripped and died basically. When I was running, I like stumbled over my feet like really aggressively, and I just fucking couldn't. Anyways, had a sprint race against Zach, basically almost tripped and died, fell over, said I was gonna throw up. It was terrible. And then me and Christina raced, and I beat her, thank God. I needed some proof that I'm not a dummy when it comes to running. So that was pretty fun. And then Keegan was like kind of just like being a little like, oh no, I don't wanna. And I'm like, you're running, ho. So that was pretty fun. It was me, Nick, Zach, and Keegan who all sprinted. Obviously, all the boys beat me. And then it was talked about later. Perlene even asked me about it. She's like, I saw you running. Like, did they beat you? I'm like, Perlene, what do you think? Of course they beat me. So sad. So silly. So, whatever. But it was like pretty fun. And then party started to die out a little bit around like pretty early. Like, Nick left right after the sprint basically. So around like 7:30, I'll say. So after he left, I was like, okay, well, I don't know what the vibe is, because normally it goes until like 10, 11, 12, whatever. It's also like, it's normally closer in town. Like, we're in Winslow. Like, we're like a 20-minute drive out. But it was fine. So Nick left early, it's fine. What was I doing? I was around Keegan, I think, and I was like trying to like effectively signal to him, like, I want to go smoke a dart, basically. Because I wanted to smoke a dart. So me and Keegan were smoking with, I think it was Graham, because Graham was trying to leave. So that's the thing, is like everyone kind of got the vibe that like it was kind of dying, the party. But then the host, Jen, was like, is everyone like, what's everyone doing? Come stay, have another drink, whatever. And I'm like, okay. So because of this, like 3 of the associates, like Graham, Zach, Sean, were all like, okay, we'll stick around for like a bit. Graham, Zach, John, and Jacob and Charlotte, I think we're all like, we'll leave and we'll like all reconvene later in town and drink more or whatever. Fine. Like, that sounds great. We all like go around like just to talk in like a circle. Fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Like, I don't like talk. There was like a lot of awkward silences and it just wasn't really fun sometimes. So it's like whatever. But that was that. And then at one point, like, me, Tay, and Keegan were all like, okay, like, at one point, like, we're gonna have to fucking go. Charlotte and Jacob, who were sitting around with us, fucking just dip out of nowhere. We're like, bitch. So it was like, we were there another 45 minutes, the three of us, with two partners and her husband. Which I'm like, it's fine. Like, it's just like kind of funny. Like, it was just definitely it was just a group of people for sure. And then so I hitch a cab ride with Taya and Keegan going into town, because that makes the most sense, honestly, right? So that was basically that. And then so in the cab ride home, I'm like, okay, we'll just fucking like go home, I guess. So they were plan at first was to drop me off, which is fine, yeah. And then Taya's getting a text from her husband being like, we're here if you want to come. And then so me and Keegan look at each other and we're like, what do we want to do? Like, do we want to go like drink more? And I was like, I'm fucking down to drink more, obviously. The question. Yeah, so we go out to Sea Rocket. It was pretty fun. Like, that was just kind of like a bit of a vibe. And then me and Keegan, again, go smoke a dart. We just kept not sharing cigarettes. We wouldn't, that's gross. But yeah, and then I also forgot my phone in the cab. Just sick, really fun. Taya had to track that down, bless her. So, but no, overall pretty good. And then Taya and her husband and their other friend left. And then me and Keegan just like stayed around for like another like 20-30 minutes until the other kids come by, aka the other associates who dipped early. So they come by Sea Rocket, we got another drink, and then that was that. And then we leave after like a drink, just because it was kind of like a whatever kind of night. And then I was like gonna get a cab home, but Keegan was like, I'm gonna walk, and I'm like, okay, dude, like I'll walk to your place, I'll just catch a cab from there, because that just seems like the easiest thing to do, honestly. Yeah, me and Keegan just like walk back to his place, basically. I'm saying it, he's in love with me. This guy's literally in love with me. I'm kidding. He's not actually in love with me. Like, that's just my fucking ongoing bet right now, is that he's just deadly in love with me and deeply in love with me. The thing is like me and him get along like pretty great, so that's like such a like big thing to me, is like making sure that we like get along and stuff. But yeah, like he's a good kid. So thing is, he's just like a little awkward. That's fine. What is that, y'all? Yeah, so I called a cab, got home. Like, the thing is, and I've said this before, if he made any kind of move, I'd be down, basically, is the gist of that. Like, I'm here for it. Can you imagine? I'm using you for your body, but not in, like, the dick way, in the way. Which is quite funny. Anyways, I'm kind of over-talking right now, because I'm going to work for, like, probably a bit, which really fucking sucks.